Lawyers in the Gilgo Beach murders case are back in court today to learn whether DNA evidence will be allowed during trial. Rex Heuermann is charged with killing 7 women over several years. His lawyers are challenging whether the process called nuclear DNA testing should be admissible, but prosecutors say it is a common forensic procedure. Senior correspondent Laura Engel is live outside the Suffolk County Courthouse. So, Laura, what has happened inside there so far today?
Hey, Nicole. Well, we have our first witness on the stand going over how DNA sequencing happens inside of a lab. But this is really a make or break portion of this long awaited case. We are finally at the trial before the trial. It's called a Fry hearing. And as you discussed, we're talking about the DNA testing here, and we're talking about the hairs that were found on some of the victims here in this case. So if you can imagine, the prosecutors want to make sure this evidence gets to trial, and the defense wants to make sure it stays out. Rex Heuermann has been listening intently, sitting at the defense table for the first time since his arrest. Usually he remains standing, but today he was uncuffed when he came in and then moved to a seated position in the well of the court. I saw him when he came out. He looked out to the audience, seemingly caught the eye of his family. The judge is hearing arguments about the methods of nuclear DNA testing, which prosecutors say tie Rex Heuermann directly to the 7 victims in this case that he is accused of murdering. Now, some hairs found on or near some of the women found murdered along Long Island were linked to his estranged wife, Asa Ellerup, who finalized her portion of her divorce papers yesterday, I should note, as well as his daughter, Victoria. She's here, too. Neither women have been accused of any wrongdoing in this case. Investigators say they have linked Rex Heuermann to the murders of these women who were found along Long Island using this new system known as genome sequencing, which has never been used in a New York court. And that is kind of the sticking point for the defense. The defense attorney, Michael Brown, has been out here repeatedly saying this is, magic. This is something that hasn't been used before. In fact, this type of testing has only been used once before in a court in Idaho, and it was a case years ago. But now these prosecutors say DNA technology has advanced to a point where we can show you that these hairs directly tie back to this suspect. So this is a hearing, Nicole, that is expected to go on for quite a long time. Not just today, it might last into weeks, but the end result will be a very big portion of this case, whether or not this comes into the trial. Nicole?
Yeah, really big decision. All right. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.